Hi everyone. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Travel day. Oh gosh. I have to get on a good old plane at 1:15 this afternoon. I hate it. I hate it. I don't like flying. Especially by myself. Especially. And I look forward to seeing my family. I have this one day by myself before my daughter-in-law's whole family comes in tomorrow. And that will be 10 more people. So today it'll just be the 5 of us, my son, my daughter-in-law, and my 2 grandkids, and me. And then tomorrow, chaos starts. Oh, I can't wait to see how she's got everything set up. But knowing my Belle, she has everything planned out to a T, and it'll be just fine. I'm wondering how we're going to feed 15 people 3 times a day. This will be very interesting. Unfortunately, weather's calling for rain on Saturday and Sunday. Saturday is my granddaughter's graduation. Sunday is supposed to be a big graduation party in my son's beautiful yard. Fortunately, they have a big house, so if it has to go indoors, it can, between the garage and the house. I think we'll be okay. But fingers crossed that we have nice weather on Sunday so we can be outdoors. I love being outside of this house. I love it. I know I've said it before whenever I travel up there, but it's the most peaceful place. It reminds me of my home that my ex-husband and I built out in the country. That was the first time in my life I ever lived out in the country, and boy, we were in the woods. We had neighbors. You could barely see them because of the trees in between us, because you had to have so much acreage to build where we lived. But boy, I learned to love that really fast. And I was there for 15 years. It was hard to leave. It was hard to leave, but life happens, right? Things change. Things change. So, good juju to us for Sunday. Graduation's indoors, so we don't have to worry about that on Saturday if it rains. But Sunday is our big concern, because they love their cornhole tournaments, I'll tell you. They go till 1 o'clock in the morning with these things, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So that'll come up. Have some crochet packed to keep me busy on the plane. I can't do too much because I can't, well, I'm not going to pay for internet to look at patterns. So, and I'm not bringing very much, because with a house load of people like that, I'm not going to be able to crochet all that much. So I just packed enough to make a couple of pumpkins and the Christmas pickles. I'll hopefully get some of these things done. And that'll be a big help when I come back. I won't have to worry about them. The pumpkins I won't stuff. I'll do that when I get home. I'll just leave them flat. But if I get the crocheting part done, that's 9/10 of the battle. So that's my plan. So we'll see what happens with it. I hope we have some nice weather. I enjoy sitting outside on their deck and crocheting. So hopefully I get some nice days that I can do that and get away from all the hustle and bustle and the little ones that'll be running and screaming and having a grand old time. Oh gosh. It's going to be a place full of life, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. So, anyhow, that's what today's going to be. 1:15 is my flight. I should get there around 4 o'clock. I don't know who's picking me up yet. My son or my daughter-in-law will. And hopefully get to see my granddaughter tonight and have a little bit of alone time with her. That never happens. You know, teenagers, 18 years old, off with the friends all the time, so I don't see her very much. But I do my grandson And he's just so wonderful. He's my huggy buddy, I call him, because he always gives me great big hugs. He's so cute. Such a handsome boy, too. And then my other two grandsons that live here, my son and daughter-in-law, are already in Rhode Island. They're staying at a friend's house in Connecticut. So I won't see them until graduation. I don't think they'll come before then. And then Monday or Tuesday, I'm not sure which day, they are bringing the twins over. Yeah, Monday or Tuesday, I'm not sure which day. And they are staying at my son's house for a month. So I'll have all 4 grandkids for a few days, so that'll be nice. That will be nice. And then I have my granddaughter's final dance recital. That will be very sad. She's been with this dance company for 14 years, ever since she was 4 years old. And this is it. When they graduate from high school, that's the end of their stint at this dance studio. So, lots of tears. Lots of tears. No more dances to see. She's a wonderful dancer, too. Wonderful dancer. So, gonna be busy. Gonna be busy. Hope to get to see a couple of friends while I'm there. And my nephew's wife wants to take me to Newport for a day, and that will be a lot of fun. A girls' day in Newport. I will love that. I love going to Newport. I never tire of that. So looking forward to that. So lots of little things on the agenda. So we'll see what happens. I'll miss going to see my sister. My son is going to take me to the cemetery. And I'll bring her flowers, and I'll go eat that ice cream thing at Wendy's, like she said, in her honor. In her honor. Oh, whew, got me a little bit. I guess because it's so close to happening. So anyhow, that's what's coming up. That's what's coming up. I'm terrified of that plane ride. At least it's only 3 hours. When I lived in California, and I'd have to go 6 hours cross country. Ugh, and it was never, unless I flew to Boston or New York, it was never a direct flight. So I would have to fly to Chicago, catch another plane, usually a puddle jumper. That's a little plane. From Chicago to Rhode Island, 2-hour flight, I think it was. But that was an all-day thing. Oh gosh, I hated that. And 9/10 of the time I went by myself too. Grumpy wouldn't come. So I was babysitting. They would tell me when their babysitter went on vacation, and I would fly from California, take a week out of work, and go be with my grandkids when they were little. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It was a sad time when that ended. Oh boy, time goes on so fast, doesn't it? I can't believe it. I was in the delivery room when Alexis was born. I was the first to hold her. And here she is graduating. Whew. And my son's birthday was Sunday. So I called to wish him a happy birthday and that I would be seeing him today. And made fun of him because this is his 49th birthday. I said, Jay, you're going to be 50 next year. He goes, yeah, doesn't that make you feel old? I can always expect something out of him. His personality is a lot like mine. A little sarcastic. Oh gosh, too much. But anyhow, enough of that. Enough of that, enough of that. I may take some videos while I'm there and do a little kind of update kind of stuff about how my trip is going. I don't know if you're interested in seeing any of that, but I don't know. If nothing else, I have it here so I can watch it every now and again. I go back to the video I made with my family think it'll make 2 years in October, when they all did one of my plushie videos with me and everybody showed one of the plushies. That was hysterical. Oh my gosh. My granddaughter was just losing it through the whole thing, just laughing, laughing, laughing. I love that video. I love that video. Oh gosh, I watch it often. If I get lonely and I miss them, I watch that video. Ooh, I'm getting emotional today. Oh, okay, Sue. Get on to plushies. Get off of family stuff. So I made some stuff this week. Took lots of days off because I was busy. I'm not going to say I didn't make a lot, because after I said that in the last video, everybody said, don't worry about how much you make and blah, 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 blah. So I'm not. I'm going to try my best not to worry about that anymore. And it is what it is. This is not a job, like I said. This is my hobby. And I enjoy sharing my hobby with you. And if I can get a couple of markets in a year to make some money to buy yarn, I'm a happy lady. I'm a happy lady. So let's see what I did make this week. I did make 5 more keychains. I'm trying to do that as much as I can each week. Find something that I like and make 5 of them. And until maybe I have, I don't know, 10, maybe even 15 different kinds. I won't put up all of them all at once, or I don't know if I'll hang them or if I'll put them in a basket. I haven't decided yet. But I enjoy making them. I don't know why I've never made them before. So I found one this week. It's a free pattern on Instagram by Jen's Crafty Creations. And when I saw her Instagram video that she was doing this as a free video, oh, I hopped right to it and got it, because I think they are the cutest things. Of course I do, because if I didn't think it was cute, I wouldn't be making them. So this week I made rainbow keychains. How cute is that? I just love this. Now these I made from my Dollar Tree yarn, and I think they look great. And they're great size. And I didn't have to use Parfait Chunky, which is a lot more expensive. So this is a Premier yarn too, but it's much thinner than Parfait Chunky. And so I made 5. They're all alike, except their keychains are different colors. So I took the colors that are in the rainbow and put a keychain color for each one. I'm not going to match exactly because I don't have the exact color keychains, but I just think they're so cute. I just love them. How much should I charge for these? I have such a hard time with that. I don't know. Maybe because it's not a business and a hobby, I have a difficult time. Here we go. So cute. Purple, pink, green, blue, and yellow. Those are the colors I have in my little rainbows. So cute. I love these. I love them. It's so cute. I used to make rainbows for different things in my paper crafting community. Reminds me of that kind of little sentimental. So 5 of those. Then last night, of course, I'm saying to myself, well, I ain't got a whole heck of a lot to show people, Sue. So I was looking through my stuff, and I was going through my Square reader at the items I have, and I came across this one, and I didn't have any left. They had sold. So I said, well, let me make one of these. I haven't made one of these in a long time, and I knew it wouldn't take me too long to make, that I could get it in last night, and that's what I did. And I think it is just the cutest little thing. This also is a free pattern on YouTube, so it's a tutorial. And I'll tell you ahead of time, she does not speak through the tutorial. So she has all of the pattern rows written, and then of course she's making it as she goes. So I don't mind the tutorials so long as they have all the instructions printed on the screen, because I can just fast forward through it. Of course, then I have to go back and find out about the eyes because I skipped over that, or oops, I should have I should have stuffed that at a particular time, and I didn't. Go back, start stuffing. That's the only thing about skipping through the videos when they're a video tutorial. So I try to watch her closely as I'm fast forwarding to make sure that I'm not missing something, because that is me. That is me. So this is what I made. I made a rubber ducky. He's a big one. He's a big one. This, I think because this yarn is thicker, it's Parfait Chunky, and it was one of the limited edition colors. I love this yellow. It's beautiful. Isn't that pretty? And this is, what did I make with this? The fox. When I made the fox, I used this one, and this is orange, Parfait Chunky, limited edition. I really wish they would make those limited edition colors permanent, because they are really, really nice, and they're bright and colorful, and I really like them a lot. So you like my little ducky? And the bottom's flat, so he, you know, lays nicely on the table. So as always, I will put I will put a link to this duck in the video below if you're interested in making it. And she made it in acrylic yarn, so of course it was much smaller than this. This particular Parfait Chunky yarn is a bit heavier than a lot of the others. It's not that silky smooth kind. It's thicker. It didn't squeak on my hook. I used a 4.5 crochet hook and 14mm eyes, but it did make it a little bit bigger than my usual ones when I use the regular Parfait Chunky. So I like them. I like them. And ducks seem popular for some reason. Don't know why, but people like duckies. I only have 2 more things. But this week, the other day, I got emails. Boom, boom, boom. 3 in a row. Boom, boom, boom. People ordering stuff. I was thrilled. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since viewers ordered stuff from me. And really happy about that. Really happy. I love orders coming in and making things for people and finding out exactly what colors they want and everything, and doing my best to make them happy. So that was great. One of them I can get out soon. I've got it packed and ready to go because it's something I already had. But the other 2 I have to make things for them. One wants roses, tulips, and scrunchies. So that's interesting because I had never made tulips before, so I have to find a pattern I like. So if any of you know of a tulip pattern that you like, I don't care if it's in acrylic or plush yarn. I've tried a couple from YouTube and I just didn't like them. And so looking for a good tulip pattern. And scrunchies, that's easy, I can do that. And the other order I have to do when I get back is 17 stingrays. 17! And she was wonderful. She gave me a whole list of the colors she wanted, and so that's great. I haven't made stingrays in a while. I used to sell lots of them when I did the hotel every month, always to the same man. Every now and again somebody else would come and buy one, but same gentleman every time I was there. He'd come and buy stingrays from me. So I look forward to doing that in all the different colors. That will be fun. And they're both very understanding that I'm leaving on vacation today, and I won't be back until the 24th, so that's when I can start making their orders. So they were wonderful about it. So I appreciate that. And if you guys are watching, you know who you are. So thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I look forward to it. I kind of hate that I'm leaving because I get excited when I get an order like that. I get excited. So then I've been wanting to do this for a long time and kind of procrastinated on it for a while because I have to use black yarn, and I have a really tough time seeing black yarn. It's hard. I can feel the stitches and that helps a lot, but for the most part, it's not the most fun color to work with. So I finally got them done. And then I was watching Robin's video on Sunday, and doesn't she do the same thing? It's like, I swear that happens almost every week. We end up, didn't talk to one another, have no idea what we're making, and she does her video, and I'm going, you gotta be kidding. I'm doing the same thing. So, I don't know, telepathy, I don't know. But she always gets to show hers first because she does hers on Sunday. She'll do another one today too. So I don't think she'll have any of the ones I'm showing today, but she had this one on Sunday. And that's my little Night Fury. Isn't he cute? Isn't he cute with his big green eyes? These are 30mm eyes. I think I could have even done 35. But how cute. He's got his little wings. So cute. And his tail. His little red side. How cute. And I love him even more now because Grumpy and I finally watched the first How to Train Your Dragon movie. And we both loved it. Both loved it. And we can't wait to watch the rest of them and see the new one that's coming out. I don't know why we've never watched this before, especially with my grandsons. When they were littler, you know, the first one came out, and I forget what year, but quite a while ago. So we have 2 other ones to catch up on, and then the new one. But isn't he cute? And of course this pattern is by Shannon. Snuggle Beans Crochet. She's on Instagram. And you can get this pattern in her Etsy shop. How cute. I love this. Grumpy's like, I have this table in the living room, and it's full of dragons and my 9-tailed fox that I had tested a while ago. My big things. And Grumpy says, I have a feeling that he's going to go on that table. And I went, no, I'll sell him. I can always make another one. But how cute is that? So here he is. My toothless. He has to be toothless. He has no mouth. His long tail. Cute, cute, cute. Thank you, Shannon. I love, love, love your patterns. And I have such a good time making them. This one was easy because I didn't have to think about color. I knew he had to be black. So I'm going to make his white counterpart as well when I return. I don't have time now, but at some point I'll make her. I did sell one of hers at that market I did with Robin. So I'll make another one. And maybe, if I want to tackle the black yarn again, I'll make it again. This is Parfait Chunky, black, and I think he came out a decent size. I think I had a little bit thicker Parfait Chunky. It's not as itsy bitsy as my other one was. But I did do the other one, I think, in black velvet, so he really came out little. So now I have to struggle with prices again. It's the hardest thing. Hardest thing. Do you have trouble pricing your items? I don't know. And then I always have Grumpy who's sitting here who thinks that everything's worth $1 million. Oh, put a price of $50 on it. No, that's too much. That's too much. So I will put a link to Shannon's Etsy for that Night Fury dragon if you're interested in making that one. It's so cute. He's cute. And the last thing I have for you is I did a test this week. And this, I don't have a clue how much she's going to charge for this. She said that the pattern may go up today or tomorrow. So I don't know. I'll have to check again. It wasn't on before I started doing this. So I will put a link to her Etsy page. And if you're interested in this, check it out in the next day or two. And it should be there. But I got to test a Care Bear. How cute is this? And do you know why I tested this particular one? What's its name? Grumpy. I know nothing about Care Bears. I had all boys. You know, Care Bears never entered my home. So I had no idea. And I was going through all of, when she picked me, I was going through all of them, and I think there's 8 different mods that you can do, 8 different bears you're going to be able to do from this pattern. So it's going to be a really, really good pattern. And this is by Peekaboo Toys. Peekaboo Toys. And you can see it, you can see her video on Etsy, no, on Instagram. But I will link her Etsy channel below so you can check it out if you're interested. But look how cute he is. Oh gosh, I had so much fun making him. And that's supposed to be kind of a frown, but I don't know. I don't think he looks all that grumpy. Isn't he cute? I get the biggest kick out of him. And the colors of all the different bears, bright pink and bright yellows and greens, and just so cute, just so cute. So all of the bears are made the same, and the only thing that changes is the color and this little emblem belly patch that kind of tells you which one it is. And this is supposed to be a cloud and raining, and I guess he's grumpy because it's raining. I don't know. Like I said, I know nothing about Care Bears. And this was very unique. These legs were put on so different. I've never done this before. So that was interesting. I always like to do something new, so this was good. This was really good. So if you like Care Bears, or your kids or grandkids or whatever, I don't know how popular they are these days, but I'm going to make more of them because it was easy and it was just a joy making this whole thing. So yeah, expect a few more Care Bears in my future. And it's a good size. It's just parfait chunky I used for it, and well, he's pretty good. He's like a foot tall, so good size. Isn't he cute? Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much, Peekaboo Toys, for letting me test your Care Bear. It's adorable. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. And I can see why kids like these. So cute. Grumpy has a little one. I should have brought it in here. It was on the table. He put it beside this one. But in a box, he has a little one, maybe this big. Grumpy, the Care Bear. Oh, that's so funny. I don't know where he got that. Somebody gave it to him, I'm sure. All right, everybody, that's it. That's all I've got. Got to make sure I'm all set and I have my stuff in order to go. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. Terrified. Hate flying. Hate flying. All right. Have a wonderful 2 weeks. I do have a video that I've already taped for next Wednesday. Totally different than what I normally do. Plushie related, you know. But since I won't have a whole bunch of plushies to show you that I made, I'm doing something different. So I hope you enjoy that. And I don't know about the week I come back, because I come back on Tuesday and I do my videos on Wednesday, unless I do my video a little later in that week. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. You never know. I may go to Hobby Lobby and buy Molly yarn, or Michael's. Never know while I'm there. All right, I'm going. I promise. I'm going. And have a great couple of weeks. And I'll talk to you when I get back. Keep crocheting. Bye.